Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan, and if I'm speaking really fast it's because I haven't got much storage and I've got a long video, so yeah. So I apologise for the lack of videos recently, everything will be explained. So, things haven't been great recently. Life's been getting on top of me, I guess. I'm trying to juggle everything from going back to school, homework, college, universities, degrees, careers, boys. Enough said. So yeah. Yeah, school's been getting me down. It's taken a lot out of my mental health to go back to school. You know, waking up in the morning to walk to a place that I don't enjoy just doesn't, you know, work with my head. It's just like, yeah, you don't want to do that. You know, sometimes, like, even on a weekend it's difficult getting out of bed and I haven't got to do anything on those days. Like, recently it's been easier because of a boy I'm with. But I don't want to say too much because confidentiality. His parents, my dad, yeah. But so, you know, I've been a lot happier, I guess, recently, because of him, but also because of my options. So originally I took English literature, psychology, and BTEC creative media, which is like working cameras and looking at the history of like film and special effects and all of that crazy stuff. So yeah, that's what that is. And then I dropped English literature. And I dropped English literature because of the amount of concentration it took. So, as a child, anyone who knows me knows I didn't have the best upbringing ever. And I was told that certain things were wrong and you'd get into trouble if you did these things. And these things were like crying, complaining, telling people how you feel, telling people what's going on in your life, things like that. Those are the ones I can really sort of focus on right now. And so growing up, I was very, I must not show how I feel, I must just be this blank, happy child. Yeah. But all my life, I've struggled with concentration. I've always had a short attention span. Now, I've always been a very sort of creative person, more into the creative side of things than the mathematical side of things. Do you mind? So, yeah. But throughout primary, people always thought I was smart. And the reason people thought that was because I was working very, very hard. Like, insanely hard, which is I was always the last person to leave primary. And the teachers, well, certain teachers used to be like, ha ha ha, helping the cleaners was it? And I'm like, nope, just trying to stay on top of my work. Like a primary school kid. And this was because I was also told that if I had bad grades then I'd fail in life and I'd become like a certain family member and I'd claim benefits all my life and yeah, fun stuff. So in year 7 I was like always reading books, and my grandparents just thought I was amazing for this. Like, they were like, every time we were on a caravan holiday my granddad used to like buy me these books from the local bookstore where they were cheap, and I used to I read maybe 2 of them. And in my head I counted the amount of seconds it took for me to read a page, or 2 pages, and until I had to turn a page. So that every book then I was like reading, I was actually counting seconds till I could turn the page to make it look like I was reading. And no one asked me any questions on the book, so I was okay. I was like, yeah, totally read that. I totally know what happened. I had no idea. In my head, I was thinking about dancing sheep and goats and, I don't know, whatever Ryan thinks about. And, yeah, so that's been an issue. And then, like, I was always working really hard to, like, stay in top sets because that's where everyone thought I belonged, you know. And my kids, I don't have kids, Jesus. My friends always thought I was, like, really, you know, clever and smart, and they were like, oh, you're smart, can you do this question for me? And I'd be like, nope. Like, I can do what I'm told to do because I work really hard. Like, if that's one good thing about me, it's my work ethic. I know that I've always got to work and work. And not only work as in W-E-R-K, because I do that, honey, but work as in, like, work O-R-K. So, yeah. So, yeah. But recently I've been struggling to keep my concentration under control. Everything's been going a bit mental. English was just driving me insane. And I couldn't cope. So I dropped it. And I took BTEC Performing Arts. Another reason I took BTEC Performing Arts was because I realised what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I didn't just realise it, I accepted it. So, what I mean by this is that I've always had an instinct in my head, I guess, of what I'm interested in and what maybe I'd like to do. But I was always told that a career in the arts is, one, never going to get me anywhere, two, I'll never be successful, three, I'm not good enough, four, I won't get anywhere, I won't get a job and I'll claim benefits for the rest of my life, and five, it's just a waste of my time and it's not a proper degree. I'm 16 years old now. Things have changed. I have my own mind and I've spoken to people and I've seen people who are actually successful in the career that I want to do, which is a secondary school drama teacher, which is what I want to do. And there's a couple of reasons for me wanting to do this. One, I've always had a interest in the arts or drama. I've always been fascinated by it, just never really allowed to show it because I was told I should go into engineering and maths, when really my brain is like, arts. Figure it out. Like, the whole reason I had a good relationship with my science teachers was because of my personality, not because of my interest in their subject, because I didn't have an interest in their subject and they knew that. But, sorry honey. So yeah. That's what I'm wanting to do. So now my A-levels are creative media, psychology and drama, or performing arts. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot better for me than English. English may have been helpful as a teacher, but I'm still, despite not being in English, at home I still try and focus on my literacy, because I think it's important to have good pronunciation for drama, even if you're having to play a chav. Like, you've got to be able to pronounce words properly. But yeah, so that's a thing. Mentally, I don't know where I'm at, to be honest. I've got so much going on that I just don't have time to think about me for a minute. Like, there's some issues with our, like, friendship circle at the moment in time. Drama, hello. I don't cause drama, I just throw in a bit of salt every now and then. But yeah, that's the thing. I also got Netflix, which is an amazing thing. I'm currently watching Orphan Black, but if you haven't seen the Gaga documentary, 5'2", go and watch it now, because it is insane. Like, I've watched it like 4 or 5 times already, and I've cried every single time. I love it. I love her. Queen. But yeah, that's where I'm at, really. I also got Spotify Premium because how have I lived without this, to be honest? Like, I don't know. Yep, that's the thing. I'm waiting to. I've got to make an appointment with CAMS, which is the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services, who only deal with people up to 16 years old, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go, but I've got an appointment anyway, I just need to book it. Yep, got a letter. I'm waiting for a letter off EEG for neurology OPA, which is an outpatient assessment, but I also got to have an EEG, but I think I've already said that. Yep, and yeah, I had a seizure today. This one was a bit weirder actually, like I've never had this before, but it was in psychology, and like I don't remember the actual physical seizure, but I remember the time before it, and normally I'm able to communicate or verbally say, I'm about to have a seizure. I couldn't. I could hear everything that was going on. I could hear my friend next to me going, "Are you okay?" She could see something was up. Like, "Are you alright? Do you want to go? Let's go." I could hear it, but I couldn't respond. My teacher then came over and was like, "Are you okay?" Couldn't respond. My eyes were still there, but they were glazed over. I really just felt like I couldn't. Every time I tried to speak, nothing came out. And I couldn't, my mouth wouldn't cooperate, my legs wouldn't cooperate, my body wouldn't cooperate. And I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, like, I don't know what's going on.